Welcome everybody from Australia, from Sydney, welcoming you to Tango One. Wishing you a very good evening for those tuned in from Sydney and from Melbourne and from Tokyo, Vladivostok, Seoul, Bali as well. Also a very good afternoon for those of you who joined in from Singapore. It's a bit late afternoon, and from Taipei as well. And a very good day from people who joined in from London, Istanbul as well. Y buenos días para vos de Buenos Aires y Santiago. We are streaming live to YouTube, and on Facebook we provided the link to it. The idea is to chat, to get to know our guests, and to find out what is happening at different parts of the tango world. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure for me to welcome Lily and Jen. Lily,
hello everyone.
Hello everyone, good evening.
Yeah, Jen and
Good
Lily
evening.
from Singapore.
From Singapore, yeah.
Yes.
Looking fantastic, amazing.
Thank you, Anthony.
Anthony. Hope you're well.
So yes, I'm well, yes. Well,
Thank you for having us.
Oh, it's a great pleasure, actually, great honor to have you.
Thank you.
In fact, what I wanted to ask Lily and Jen to lead us through a bit of a history. Actually, Jen, you started in Manila.
Yes, correct.
Many years back.
Yeah.
Should I say it like that? Many years back. You started ballroom.
Yes, I started as a dance instructor. So, meaning that I learned Latin dances and standard dances. And it's around 1998, I started learning how to dance ballroom. Yeah. And
Amazing.
then year 2002, I started joining the competition, the ballroom competition.
Wow. Fantastic. Lily, something very interesting that I found out. You were actually a banker. You worked in a bank.
Yes, I work in a bank, but I'm not a banker. Well, I'm a senior assistant in the marketing department. And well, I've been working in a bank for a couple of years. Before that, I was in a computer firm. Well, I decided to quit my job due to some illness. I have basically some spinal injuries, or rather nerve injuries. So it's all caused by stress, it's long hours sitting posture. So I just decided to quit and do nothing.
You did ballroom as well?
Yes, I started learning dancing, not actually ballroom,
not
but
teaching,
Latin.
but
No, I'm not teaching.
Latin.
Yes, I learned. I didn't teach.
Right.
She learned as a hobby.
Like a dance, yeah, just for
Of
social
course.
So that was in 2000, I believe. 2000. So
And then in 2005, magic happened. You two met.
Yes, correct. No,
we met before that though.
no 2005.
Okay.
Yeah,
In 2005, I met her through salsa. She danced salsa, so and some of a friend introduced me to her, and then we start dancing together.
How did you transform into tango?
How do we transfer?
What made you get into tango?
Well, when we were in a ballroom once, and I heard this tango music. I think it was Tango Evora. The song?
Tango Nuevo.
You know, that time the Tango Nuevo was so
So popular.
so popular.
Yes,
So
of
the song
course.
catches me. And but right before, even before 2005, I did try a bit of tango, but I didn't like it until I met Jen. I said, why don't we try and just dance? So we do whatever dance on the dance floor.
So she already learned tango before, and me as well. Like I can remember when Gladys Fernandez first visiting in Manila, she was conducting workshops. So, but I'm not that very addicted to the tango yet. Then when I met her, we tried to dance. Then we kind of like start to, okay, let's learn again together.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And you
Basically,
learned from many
I
teachers?
started
or-
it and I said it was really nice to dance tango. I like it a lot. But that time we don't have teachers here and I don't know what is it going on. But we just took the plunge. We just went straight into tango, and I think it was in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Wow. Right. No,
Our,
that detail
our
I
first
didn't.
festival.
Our first festival. We just flew to Las Vegas.
Fantastic. So the music impacted you most of tango when you started learning? The music was that dragged you into?
Yes.
Not for me. It took me a while because I do salsa before and I really like Latin music. I don't know what tango music is all about. They are all in Spanish. So it's all the Latin music, but I really like Latin music. Like I like Cuban salsa rather than the LA salsa. I like something that is more freedom to the music. I don't know. I like the music. So I think that is one of the reasons that I was quite attracted to tango. I can't explain the word because Singapore Tango was so small that time. I saw a small group, barely, maybe 10 of them dancing tango at that time. I didn't know nothing at all. Nothing.
Right.
So, but
Yeah.
I thought the dance was interesting. So when I met Jen and we started tango, we still don't know what tango is all about. We just dance for the sake of dancing because they look fun.
Yeah. I like
Yes.
Tango Nuevo a lot, the music.
Right.
Because it's very groovy, it's
Yes.
very modern. And the first time I watched the stage tango, I also like the song of the songs, all the songs of the stage tango. I find it very interesting because it's a choreography, and I like choreography.
Yes,
I do
you were actually teaching it as such, yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic.
When my first time here in Singapore, actually, I work in the theater as a choreographer.
Yes, yes.
And then
But that's nice, that's nice.
around 2004.
Yeah, over these years, I've been traveling to different festivals around the world, and I was fortunate enough and honored that I was part of the Singapore International Tango Festival, and you organized that festival for. You started, I think, 2013.
That's right.
The festival. Yeah.
2013.
yeah. And you always managed to organize an absolutely great festival. It had you have a great formula for it. You had top maestros coming through. You had great DJs. You had a live orchestra as well, and that's been running successfully all these years.
Yes, I must say it's a lot of hard work, but we enjoy the festival a lot. It's a lot of work because
a lot of work.
basically it's just myself and Jen. We don't really have a big team.
But she do more of the work than me.
Yeah. The first few years was really tough, but the first festival took me 18 months to prepare. And the idea of the festival came about because we were in
So
Seoul Tango Festival,
Seoul
and we went to many other countries, and Seoul was the one that really inspired us. We like the way it's being run. We like the way people dance in the Milonga. So through all the years of experience of traveling, I guess we made it our own. So we like our festival to be really fiesta. So festival have to be a festival where people meet and enjoy and have fun. So maybe that's why our festival is different. It's just
It is
like that.
different, and it is. I always had great time over there. As an organizer of a Milonga and the festivals, what do you want in people to experience when they come to the festival?
First, we want them to experience how enjoyable tango is. It's not just because of the dance; it's also because of the environments, meeting new people, meeting your old friends, and then watching live orchestra, how the maestro performed that night, and a lot of drinks.
For me, it's I personally I like to take classes. We have been taking classes since 2005, I believe so. Until now, we are still taking classes. I don't know why. We just love taking classes. So I think is one of the reasons why festival is so enjoyable is we are able to bring the maestros all the way from Argentina closer to Asia, or rather closer to Singapore for all our friends and folks to enjoy the classes that we have enjoyed. I think it's very lucky. If I'm a participant, I'll feel really lucky to be able to take classes with all these teachers without having to fly to Buenos Aires or all other countries. So we have traveled so much, and I know how good it is or how difficult it is. But bringing the teachers closer to Singapore, I think, is something that what we want to share with our friends.
And also, do not forget the DJs. The DJs
Important role.
have the important role for the festival or milongas.
Absolutely.
Their taste of music,
Exactly.
how they build up the atmosphere for that night is very important. So great DJs is very important.
I agree to that. So that's why you're one of the DJ in Singapore.
Stop it.
El mafioso.
No, DJs
Right.
DJs play a big part in a festival, because I think when people go to a milonga, the idea is to enjoy the music. So if the DJ played bad music, you will see unhappy faces. So if the DJ plays something nice, and a DJ who are experienced in playing at a festival, it plays a big part.
So whether you dance or you're dancing or you're not dancing,
You are able to
it's
enjoy.
able to enjoy the atmosphere.
That's right.
Yes, and as well as through the festival, of course, the festival is made up of maestros and workshops and milongas as well.
Correct.
But you also organize milongas, regular milongas. Yeah.
Yes, we have a regular milonga every Friday at Los Sueños studio or school.
Yes.
Yeah.
We only have it one.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll come back to that in a moment. But while we are talking about milongas, I've been always searching through different literature to define what is a milonga. There is a misunderstanding of it amongst people. Is it a party?
It's always the big
drinking?
topic.
In short, if you can define your view, what is a milonga?
My view, I'm not sure if it is the same as him, but my view, when I go to a milonga, first, of course, it's a tango. I mean, without tango, we won't be in a milonga. The place is important for me, the ambience, the people who are in a milonga, the people who we see regularly, the music. It's more like a catching up with friends. Like I'm in tango, I see my friends every Friday. I'm happy to see them. I'm happy to embrace them.
Right.
I would like to dance with them. So it's a place for us to gather, join, drink over a couple of glasses of wine and just basically sit, enjoy, watch. And I enjoy watching people dance as well. Or performance, but in Singapore we don't have. So Singapore, I can't compare Singapore milonga or in Asia to Buenos Aires. For me, there's nothing like Buenos Aires. So something that I really like is in Buenos Aires.
And for me, I think milongas, for me, the meaning is, how should I describe it? I think it's a place to go to enjoy. Whether you're dancing or not, it's just a place to go to enjoy yourself, enjoy with the friends, enjoy the music, enjoy drinking. You know,
Of course,
that's
it's
what
part
I
of
say. It's a
it.
place to go and enjoy.
Yes, that's what he always tells the students. If you don't dance,
Yeah, I always
Drink.
tell
drink and watch.
whether you're beginner or not, I say you can come to the Milonga. It doesn't matter you dance or
Yeah.
not,
When
as long as
say
you can
drinking,
drink.
you mean
Yeah,
liquid water, this type of refreshing type
Exactly.
of juice. Yeah,
Yes.
apple juice.
For me personally, I find that it's very useful to encourage even non-dancers or beginners to go to Milonga and watch, because Milonga is the actual learning ground. You actually learn a lot in a Milonga, just like us. When I remember we were in
Yes.
Buenos Aires the first time, Daniel took us to 3 Milongas in one night, and we did it for like almost 10 days in a row.
Yeah.
So just to see how people dance. We didn't dance that time the first year, but we enjoy going to the Milonga, watching the couples.
Watching the people.
Yes, just watching.
Watching the people.
Yeah,
how
we
they
really
dance.
enjoy it, and the music comes in after.
Yeah. Well, most of the people are saying that when you go to Milonga, you don't need to dance every song. You don't need to
Exactly.
dance every tanda. It's good to watch. I always find it amazing, to watch people how they dance.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. For me, it's like when I go to the Milonga, I don't have the goal of to dance every tandas. No, my purpose to go to the Milonga is to enjoy the night. Meaning, I can just be sitting, drinking, watching the dancers,
exactly.
listening to the DJ's music, because I also DJ once sometimes. So
Yes.
kind of
I
like
know,
I'm
you're great.
learning, no, I'm learning, and then by watching the dancer, you're also learning. Oh, wow, he dances it like this and like that. You know, it's a lot of things to enjoy
Yeah.
when you're in a Milonga, not
Okay.
just by dance.
Let's just get back to the international festival, which I really enjoy every single time when I go there. How do you foresee the future of organizing the international festival or international events after the pandemic? It will go sometime soon, hopefully, but how do you see that?
How to see? I think it will not be too soon, but I think it will not also be the same as before. No, people need to I think people will start to become aware of what they need to take care of. No, not the fearness maybe is still there, but more or less the people will start to have how you say that? I lost my words.
Phobia?
Yeah, kind of phobia, correct. No, but slowly, maybe the organizer will start to need to implement about sanitizing their hands, or
Right,
wearing masks slowly, or then removing, or also like playing one full song of Cortina for people to have time to sanitize themselves.
Yeah,
you know?
I see. I
Yeah.
see.
Until everything become better, or
Yeah.
discover the vaccine for this pandemic. I think
Until we
then
all-
people will
until
start
we
to
all-
become normal.
As you know, we
until we all
cancel.
come back. Yeah.
Yeah, as you know, we
Exactly.
cancel our festival. We announced it in February, and we cancel it in February. It was
Yes.
like, I remember it was just within 2 weeks that I announced and I canceled it. I decided
Yeah.
to cancel because I didn't feel comfortable for some reason. My sixth sense tell me that I should cancel it. And I think things
you
is
know-
going to change a bit.
Yeah, for sure. It will have impact on at least for the near future.
Yes.
Until
Yes.
we rebuild our confidence in the whole
That's
Until the vaccine come out.
well, even then, I think it will have an impact. Last year we did have a bit of a chit chat. Just I can't remember in which country, but we've seen each other many times during the year, right?
Yes,
That's
yeah,
right.
often.
Yeah. So at the time you indicated that maybe this will be your last festival, and then early in this year, you announced that this is going to be your last festival. What made you decide upon that?
One of the reason is because festival, it is impossible to make money for festival in Singapore because we are a high standard living country. My festival is not very expensive. I didn't want to make it too expensive. As much as we would like to continue, but it's just really tough. It's really tough, and it's taking up a lot of our time. As you know that we have studio for the last 3 years.
Yes.
So we rather put focus more on our studio and have like a tango weekend. That's why it took us a while to decide. Every year we say we didn't want to do. So until this year we decide we didn't want to do, and the pandemic happened. So maybe I'm not supposed to stop the festival.
Maybe you will change your mind. You know,
Perhaps.
maybe you will consider perhaps to run it again.
Perhaps, I don't know.
Fingers crossed, right?
And having a venue is a big challenge in Singapore. Definitely, that's number one. So if I don't have the venue, I won't have the festival. That was my first reason.
It's very similar in Sydney as well. You know,
Yes,
that
venue is really too
it's
costly.
expensive, all the expenses. You know, well, you moved recently from the studio that you had. It was beautiful studio. I remember it very clearly. I walk in, there is the bar on my left hand side, there is a fridge as well, there is a DJ corner, and you had the floor, beautiful floor, and you had it surrounded with the tables. Very beautiful traditional Milonga setup. Now you moved into a new studio. Are you having the same setup there?
Basically, everything is the same.
Yes, some people they say it's a replica of the old studio. It's just a smaller size.
Fantastic.
The painting color is a little different. The wall is a little different, but other than that, we move almost as much as possible. So it more or less it looks similar. But we really like this studio a lot because we put in more effort in this studio. In terms of DIY, we do basically everything in 8 days.
Yeah,
Okay,
during the
great,
renovation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Well,
design
actually-
exactly the same. The
Yeah.
design exactly.
You
the
said
same.
that you want to focus more on your tango weekends, as well as to give workshops in especially in China. I suppose it's a huge place. What do you find the students equally or in the same way learn tango there?
You mean in
Or
China?
maybe because you ran workshops in Europe as well when you were in Italy, I think.
Europe, no, we don't.
Okay.
We
But
perform
Not in Italy. Italy, we perform.
Savona.
Yeah.
right, it performed, right.
Savona.
Okay.
But normally
So
we-
you find some differences in between students, let's say when you go to mainland China and then perhaps in Singapore?
Difference?
The
Yes.
difference.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
A lot.
So, I think the difference first, the population. They have so many dancers there, no? Compared to Singapore. Singapore is very
Yes.
small community. Well, in terms of dancing, I think the China dancers are more hardworking people. Really, the focus is very different. No? They what they want, they will work on it.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
They are very hungry for tango because,
Right.
I've known many of them for the past 8 years to 9 years, or some probably even up to 10 years. So the local teachers are doing a good job. The local Milongas are really doing a good job. I like the way how the Chinese people learned, put effort into tango. This is also something that I would like to say. I actually applaud ourselves for that because, first of all, tango is not our language. It's Argentinian culture.
Yes.
Spanish.
Yes.
We know nothing about Spanish then. Now we know more or less.
Yes.
We took in a lot of effort to learn the dance. And why did we take so many classes? I've been asking myself this too. Perhaps we didn't understand the language, but we could feel it in our body, in our dance. So we want to learn more. and then we start to Google the meaning of the songs, and it kind of feel into the actual feeling. And this is maybe one of the reasons why we are so into it. But it's not our culture. Again, it's not our culture, but we put in a lot of effort to learn their culture. So I think that's something
Exactly.
that
and we are sharing that culture with
Yes, it is. So I think for me personally, for example, the Chinese market, we teach there quite a bit. So the people are really hungry for tango. They have no access to YouTube. They have no access to Facebook, and well, they don't really go to Buenos Aires. Not many of them. So I think it's nice to be able to share whatever we can share with them, whatever knowledge that we have, whatever that we have learned, and whatever that we even learned in a Milonga, what our teacher told us, we taught the same.
And also, of course, in Singapore, it doesn't mean that the dancer here not working very hard. We also working very hard, but I mean the comparison.
You're being politically correct now.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, because I want to say that because of the population difference, you can
Yes.
see, you can feel,
Yes.
the difference between the dancers from Singapore and China.
Yeah.
China is so huge that you can feel the people like they started late. Singapore first, no, so they started late for tango, and they are like really like, oh, I want to learn this, I want to learn this,
Yes.
want to learn this, no.
Yeah.
So for the Singapore, the growing of population of dancers is very, very slow. So you kind of like you feel so less, no, because the dancers are the keen dancers who want to learn are less.
Yes.
There are not
yes.
many
Yeah.
of them.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
we
can
have students.
totally agree with that. Very
We do have
similar in Sydney, I
students who have
think.
yeah, but we do have students who have been dancing or learning classes with us for years, and they are still learning. Not many, just a couple of them. So, well, tango is not something we all know is not easy.
Correct, and it's not a quick fix.
No.
it's-
It took
it
us
doesn't
10 years
come
to get
just
to
like
where we
that.
are
No.
today.
No,
Still
it's-
learning.
We are still learning. That's right.
we are still learning, exactly. And that's what I find, that some people may attend classes for a certain period of time. They're
Correct.
okay with their dancing, and that's it. And they will stop there forever. They may attend workshop in a couple of years, but that's it. And I believe, and we do that regularly, Jacqueline and I, as you two as well, attend classes more, learn more, look at this,
But I would like
hear
to-
that.
Yeah, I would like to add, attending classes is not just, I think the main thing is experiencing with different cultures. I think that helps. It's a big part in the role of tango. That's my personal point of view, because we travel a lot for the last 8 to 9 years. So
Yes.
traveling abroad helps to expand our tango. That is for sure.
I think so. I also find the same thing. We are a bit further away from the rest of the world. Some people are calling it down under. And I always feel that whenever I go somewhere, I get so much re-energized by just watching other people dancing.
Yes.
Not to mention if I
Yes, it
dance,
is.
of course. That's,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same
So-
for us.
The same.
Yeah.
It kind of like inspired you more, no?
Totally.
This is something new. No, this guy danced like this, and it gave me different idea. Oh, I can do this in this song. no?
Perfect. Yeah. That's
And
how
I
it is.
think
It's endless.
being a teacher ourselves, my personal preference is I need to travel every minimum 3 months. I need to get out of Singapore. Be it a festival, event, I need to get out, because that's
Yeah.
the only time that I can really enjoy myself. I let go and dance with my friends, and we meet some friends wherever.
Exactly.
Festival in Asia, in Buenos Aires, we travel a lot. So
Lily, what are we going
like
to do
to get
now?
out and
We
dance.
have a couple of months already, limited, and we can't go anywhere. Well, you started your classes already. Your public group classes. Have you?
Yes, yes. We already have we opened a group classes last Saturday only, but
Okay.
it's limited to 8 people, and also we
Right.
don't accept new students. Most of the student who attended is our regular students.
Right.
We are actually taking our time opening up to the public.
Slowly.
We have only started 2 group class on Saturday. This is to minimize the traveling outside
Yes.
exposure. So we only teach Tuesday, Thursday for some private classes with limited students as well. And Saturday will be the group class, which is 2 group class that we are running now. And I'm not sure if we are going back to do online, but we're keeping the option open.
Right, right.
Slowly,
right. So
Singapore
did
is
you-
getting out.
I see, I see. Well, very similar here as well. I mean, Melbourne is a bit different right now. We will hear that next week sometime. But Sydney is very similar what you are going through as well. So we are running group classes, and but to our existing students only.
Yes, that's
All
right.
right. Existing.
Fantastic. No Milongas, no practicals.
No
At
Milonga,
this
no
moment.
practicals. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah, at this
we
moment.
ask them to wear masks all the time,
Exactly.
wash hands, you
Yeah.
know,
Identical.
often,
Right.
and also no changing partner if they bring partner.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We are actually focusing more on solo practices.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
the men
see,
will do
I
their
see.
own thing and the lady will do their own thing, and we just mirror each other.
Right, right. So this is, I think, very important for this lockdown type of situation where
It's a
and
tough-
restrictions, in fact,
That's
to
right.
to respect and to maintain all that and protect
Social
ourselves. Actually,
Social
In
distancing.
Tango, social distancing is impossible, but but because we know how bad it can get, so I rather have no embrace. Even in the private class alone, it took me a while to embrace this student. It is very difficult.
yes, yes, yes.
I want to be safe to myself, my family, and
Yes, exactly, and
just
also
being
to them as
responsible.
well.
Exactly. I think everyone needs to take responsibility.
I think so. Yeah, I agree totally. You know, one thing that I really miss enormously whenever I see our students, you know, you go there, hello, how are you? You go with the
Yes.
with the hug type of welcoming.
So
Yes, I know.
Now, hello, like it's
Yeah,
I miss
now we
that
can
tremendously.
embrace.
Yeah, I feel that the whole world is thirsty for hug,
Yes, we are.
thirsty for the real abrazo.
Yes, we
correct.
are. I don't know when this is going to happen, but I think we should still take it slow. The advice is
yes.
take it slow. So,
so. You know, there is one more point that I came across by talking to different friends, and there we say that maybe this situation will help us to appreciate the moment even more,
definitely.
to learn to be in this present moment and not to take things from granted. I think that will have a positive impact on all of us.
yeah, but during the lockdown,
Yeah.
we have so much time, so we learn how to slow down and learn how to be patient. You know, even when we wash dishes or cleaning the floor, it's very slow. We're taking
We,
our time.
we are never in a hurry now. So,
Never in a hurry. There's so much time. You know.
Yeah.
It's really.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing, and you start to learn how to breathe,
yes.
Yeah.
cool down.
Well, look, in this infinite world of boundaries where we try to get through, I believe Tango gives us those 12 minutes, 15 minutes of connection with another soul in another person. And when these two moments match, then there is magic.
Yes,
I miss
so-
that a lot.
I think
Correct.
tango will change
Yeah,
a
we
little
miss
bit. It will change a little bit when we start going into a real milonga. Things might start to change. It probably will take us a bit of time to warm up again. But I think it will be on a good side. I feel good about it. When we all come
Yes.
back, we will learn to appreciate one another because we haven't seen each other for a long time. I would like to embrace and just let go of what I have
Exactly.
been feeling the past couple of months.
Exactly. Well, you know, amazing that I told you that 40 minutes will go just like this. It's already 40 minutes that
Oh,
we've been.
that's fast.
I know. Well, it was absolutely great
Yes.
to chat and to get to know you a little bit more, to get some more information about the current situation. Wishing you well. You know, in the past we always say best wishes. Now we say keep safe. And hope to see each other very soon again.
Very soon, yeah.
Yes, thank you for having us, Anthony. So we wish everyone well as well to stay safe. And Tango will wait for
Stay
us.
healthy.
We will meet
Yeah.
again.
Yes. We will
Fantastic. Thank
embrace
you
it.
very much. And good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.